we are going to compare between loans and bonds. So here we have three differences between loans and bonds. The first one is the definition, second one the terminologies for each one of them, and the third one is the repayment. So let's start with the definition. What do you mean by loans? Loans, it means that we borrow from banks. What do you mean by bonds? It means that we borrow from the public. So we will go to the public and we'll tell them that instead of depositing your money at a bank, we can borrow your money, you can lend us your money, and we'll give you a higher return compared to a bank deposit. So this is the first difference. Second difference is the terminologies. With loans, we call it a loan amount of 100 million. We will use exactly the same numbers, but I will show you the differences in terminology. So for bonds, we call it face value, and we have a symbol F. For loans, we call it the period of the loan, which is 3 years. For bonds, we call it maturity, which we give it symbol M, 3 years. For loans, we call it interest rate, which is 10% per annum. For bonds, we call it coupon rate, and we give it a symbol CR, which is 10% per annum. And this is the second difference, which means we use different terminologies, but we have exactly the same numbers here. Regarding loans, if we take a loan for 3 years, so here we have year 0, year 1, year 2, year 3. So every year we pay interest on the loan, and we pay part of the loan, which we call it principal. So every year we pay interest and principal, interest and principal. And that's why this type of a loan is called amortized loan. What do you mean by the word amortized loan? It means that every period we pay part of the loan, consequently the value of the loan over time decreases until it reaches 0 at maturity. While for bonds, we still have the maturity of 3 years, but every year we will pay only the coupon, which is the interest. And we will pay the whole amount, which is the face value at maturity in the last year. For example, here we have coupon rate 10% and we have face value 100 million. Therefore, we can calculate our coupon amount, which has a symbol C, which is equal to coupon rate times face value, which is 10% times 100 million, it will be 10 million. So in year 1, we will pay 10 million. In year 2, we'll pay 10 million. In year 3, we'll pay 10 million as a company. And we will pay the entire amount, which is the face value of 100 million, only at maturity in the last year.